Hello and welcome back to another episode from the Realm. First of all, thanks all for the support. Wow, I was not expecting all the support for the actual Realm episode, so cheers for that, much appreciated. Anyway, today's episode we're going to be. Oh, I need to get off here. We're on top of the mob farm, by the way, if you're wondering where we were. I need to go to sleep. Today's episode. We're gonna be working. Can you hear me above the wind? God, that's loud. So in today's episode, thank you. In today's episode, we're going to be working on the new military district. So yes, I want a military district at the back of the actual castle, where we're going to have a military base. We're going to have barracks, actual grounds for them to do work and stuff, and do training exercises, and yeah, we're going to have officer quarters as well. Now, I've already done a little bit of a, I suppose, template is the best word. Let me put this back on. A build template. It took me ages to do as well, and explain why when I get over there. Well, let's get over there. So this is the template that I've put down. Now you're going to notice something a little bit different from what I usually do. That's right, it's going to be a diagonal build. I know I don't do them. So this, just putting down this little template of, you know, where I want the walls, where I want the buildings, it took me hours to do. And I mean literally hours. And now, it looks relatively small from here, but when you get down here, it's actually decent size. Well, I think it's a decent size. Killed any more sheep recently, doggies? No? Sheep, foxes, you name it. This was actually quite abundant with wildlife at one point. Now we just got 3 dogs. Right, so I was thinking this is a really good size for training ground when we can have a little bit of a, so maybe like an archery range here. And then we'll have almost like a storeroom for all the archery products. I don't know. And then this will be an entranceway, almost like an officer's mess, and that will lead upstairs to the officers' quarters because they would have the biggest build. And then next door to them, I suppose these would be just probably one lower than an officer. The people who usually, I think they used to call Batmen, well, they used to be called Batmen, to basically help sort out the officers' clothes and all that type of stuff. And then over here, we're going to have the actual barracks themselves, which will be split over. This will be the actual mess hall where they can eat the food, and then this will be a double layer structure where they will be sleeping, and then exactly the same on the other side. And then this would be the main courtway where they'd be doing drills and operations and all that type of stuff. And yeah, we do have a double layer wall going around. So at the front, I've just done it this thick, so it's literally just a wall. But then you get to round here and it becomes a walkway. So I'm hoping to this be, you know, quite a high wall walkway. Around here, you come around there, and it should follow all the way around, to give a maximum defense, obviously. Apart from when you get the buildings, I've just done a double layer on the buildings and not the basically as thick as the rest of them. But yeah, so this took me a long time to do. I'm not good with diagonals, as I've mentioned in the past. I suck at diagonals. I'm awful at them. And I'm thinking maybe having some sort of bridgeway going over to the actual main section. And maybe we can, at some point, maybe later on in the day, we can have some ships out here as well, which would be quite nice. But yeah, I'm super happy with the final design. Like I said, diagonal builds is not my speciality, and I think I did quite well with the terraforming. This actual wall was a lot more forward, so I've had to chop it right back and then try to build it up. It looks a little bit artificial, I must admit, but it's not overly too bad. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, let's put it that way. So I'm quite happy with the terraforming bit, and yeah, I went through a lot of stuff. But yeah, I've been collecting up lots of different stuff and lots of different resources. I've been off on my little jaunts around the server, just to basically collect some resources up. And I've got for glass, obviously, plenty of glass in this build. So plenty of sand. And then what we've got here, that is possibly, that's one of them. I think that's wood. Nope, that's just grass, more grass. There you go. I need to collect up some brick and some brick stone as well as some black stone, because we'll be keeping very, very similar to that palette, which is obviously the grey stone brick, and then the black stone or deep slate. I think it's deep slate. Yeah, possibly deep slate. And I'm not too sure which wood type. I'm tempted by spruce because I like spruce, and it always looks nice against, like a brick. It always contrasts really, really nicely with the grey brick. So yeah, I'm not really properly decided yet, and I haven't even really decided what type of style I'm going to go for the outside walls. No, this is not outside wall. This will be like a building. So these triple wide, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple wide sections are basically the main walls, and the double wide sections are the houses. I'm not really decided what type of stone or brick design or wall design I've gone for yet. I'm gonna have to think and see what I can come up with. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to do the walls first. And how about this? Whilst I'm doing the walls, I'll do a bit of an explanation when you get back. How about you will watch a little bit of me on my little travels and some of the interesting and weird things I found on my travels, because I found some really weird things. And I shall see you all in probably a couple of minutes. Alright guys, I shall see you very, very shortly. So, guys, I have been basically working on the walls. It's taken me quite a while to do, actually, a little bit longer than I was expecting. Just because it's the whole diagonal things, it's completely out of my comfort zone, and it's something that I'm just not used to doing. But I'm happy with the design effect. I think it looks really, really good. It adds another dimensions to the wall, and I'll explain basically why I've not done the whole entire building. Well, the whole entire structure. So these sticky out bits will be actual buildings. So let me go through. I think I've already gone through it once, but let me just fully explain myself. So this building here will be an actual sleeping quarters for the soldiers. So it'll be a sleeping quarters on the top floors, and down below there'll be a small mess hall. So like a kitchen here and the actual mess hall here, with some stairs leading up to the actual barracks where the soldiers can sleep. Now, this back building here, the largest building, we're going to have the officer quarters. So basically the generals and like the captains, basically all the officers in this facility will be basically positioned here. So they'll have larger rooms, and they'll have a more of an opulent eating area as it is here. This will be basically like a kitchen or a kitchenette type of thing, or storage. That could be just a storage, and this might be the kitchen. But yeah, this will pretty much be basically the eating quarters for the officers. And then we have a little reception here, a little bit of a reception here, just basically to stop any of just the common soldiers from coming in. Then we have just the normal grounds where we'll be doing basically our routines and our marches. So with the actual buildings themselves, because they do stick out, I've just done it double wall thick, so double thick here. With the actual walls, they are quadruple thick, and I'm going to build myself up there. Now, I haven't completed them yet, because I do want to do some more, I want to put some more outside design. So inside is some jungle wood. I've chosen jungle wood. I don't know why. I kind of basically like the color of it. It's like almost like it's like a dirty brown color, but quite faded. So if it's like it used to be oak at one point, but through people, walking and stuff. And obviously we have to also have ways of getting up here, which is quite important. So yeah. What I'm probably going to do with each of the buildings, I might have to do some sort of walkway around just to connect up these things. But the buildings are going to be quite tall. They will have windows, but not a great deal. But yeah, I thought I would bring you back to do a little bit of outside detail. So I need to empty my inventory first. So I'll empty that, and then I'll meet you outside the actual walls themselves. Alright, guys. Right, so I've got two blocks. I've got two different deep slab blocks. I've got the stairs and the slabs as well, because I want to basically introduce some deep slab, because that's what we have going on at the castle as well as the church. So it's kind of basically a theme that we're going for. And one of the things that I do want to do, I do want to put almost like a lip going round here, but I need to just to basically stop anybody from scaling the walls type of thing. No, I have tried to make sure that this actual area, oh nope, not that one there, is as even as possible. So we will have a stair, a slab. I'm pretty sure I want to put a stair there, so we'll put another slab there and then a stair. and then just a normal slab, and then another stir. Now from down here it doesn't look fantastic, but I'm going to repeat it again down here. We're just going to do the opposite way. So you sort of stir, we've got a slab, and then we got 2 slabs and a stir. Maybe I just need to do more of it to make, to make it stand out a little bit better. So let me put some more out as well. So we've got stir. We got that one, and I want that one. Yeah. There we go. And we'll see how this is. And then we have to basically decide on what type of just general pathway we want inside the actual build itself, when we're dealing with, like, when it's not the actual parade grounds. Now I do want to keep it semi realistic to a medieval time, but it doesn't have to be like gospel. It doesn't have to be basically exactly like medieval times and stuff. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah. Right, so I was thinking inside the actual build as well. Let me have a bite to eat. I was thinking possibly gravel. Yeah, maybe gravel, andesite, maybe a bit of polished andesite. And I want to leave some green patches in front of the buildings, sorry. And then some dedicated areas as well, like an archery area, a combat area, and just a general marching area. And yeah, let me just grab a couple more resources, see what I've got in my chest. I don't think I've got any gravel. No, we'll take the stone out though. A bit of cobble. Yeah, that's not what I want. So let me just fly back to the old storage facility. I need to grab out some gravel and some andesite, and I'll be right back. And I've grabbed some andesite, I've grabbed some gravel, we have some cobble on us, and I've grabbed a little bit of tuft. I don't know if the tuft will be too dark actually, but I've still grabbed some anyway. Because it might be alright, we shall see. And I need to do there, and I think that's a roundabout, right? I think so. Right, okay, so giving out to there, andesite, gravel, and I want to basically have this like a not particularly any particular design. So I want to have a tiny bit of smooth stone would be where the soldiers would walk in file most often, followed by some andesite. One of the buildings that I actually did forget, so I'm gonna have to basically I think one of these side buildings is the armaments as well. So one of them is going to have to be the barracks, and the other side is going to have to be the armaments, where they keep all the general, armaments, the spare bows and arrows and the spare swords. And then you start to get into, do we need to have a blacksmith as well? I'm not entirely sure. Right, let's have a quick check to see if this tuft is too dark, because I think it might be there. It's a little bit too dark. If I do you as well, and just a couple of cobble. Right, so what do we look? I don't mind that actually. I don't mind that at all. I'll do a little bit of, there we go, just to make sure I get underneath here as well. I don't want to be showing off the actual dirt underneath, so this has to be And there you go. And we want you as well. Not quite what I meant, but okay. That thread and needle, isn't it? There you go. Yeah, so I have to make sure basically if there's any path blocks around that basically this is done. There you go. So it's not showing anything up. But yeah, I do like this. I think it's a nice little mismatched color, which would look quite well. Like I said, I'm not going to do the whole area with this. I do want to have some green spaces. I'm going to have an archery area here or over there. I'm quite decided yet. And then basically I want like a combat area where there will be fighting with wooden swords and stuff just to improve their combat. And just do on this middle space probably. Well, let's have a look. So kind of basically want to have a good area. So we're looking at maybe let's have a straight line there. Well, straightish line. I'm gonna have this as like just a general marching area, and we won't have torches here. Something like that though. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. And let's just do. There we go. Right to the edge. And then obviously we'll basically just do a little pathway going around here. Across here, we'll do another little pathway. So the walkway will be going round the edges across here, probably round the side of here. I do want to keep a little bit of greenness here as well, just to put some plants and stuff. And obviously we'll have a combat area here, and then the pathway will basically follow around the building, around here as well, around this building, remembering to leave a few patches of greenery just for some splash of color with some bushes or some just flowers and stuff. And then we'll have another area here. Maybe this can be for spear throwing or that general type of fighting. And then pathway will go around here as well, and then round this side. But yeah, and I think for my own benefit, what I'll do, I'm just going to get some signs. I'm going to put a sign into each one of these little segments just to say basically what I want there and what's going to be here. Because obviously I don't want to just leave it blank and leave it to people's imaginations. I want to actually put some things here. Maybe if this is the archery, we can have the target block, or maybe some hay bales. And then we can put out some balls and stuff. But yeah, we'll think of some outside designs and stuff to go with each section, yeah, we'll take it from there. But yeah, I need to put some signs just so I'm not getting too confused about what I'm putting where. Right, I'm going to put down the actual pathway, which is going to go all the way around and stuff, and then I'm going to bring it back. But yeah, this is just a general design I'm going to do around the place and stuff, and then when I come back, we'll do. We'll finish off with basically design for maybe a lamp post or some sort of lighting and stuff, because obviously I need something better than just this. Maybe some lanterns in general might work, hanging from something. Not too sure yet, but yeah, I'm gonna have to think of something. All right, guys. Right. Oh, these guys are so annoying. Right. I'll bring it back when I'm ready. So, guys, I'm just gonna put the last lantern in. I have checked. Lanterns were an actual thing in medieval times. Now, maybe not these type of lanterns, but we're gonna have to make believe for a little while. So each of the segments basically has some lighting. I went with the blue lanterns because it does darken it a little bit. Need to put this one in, and this is just a basic design I've gone for. Basically polished andesite with some deep slate, and just basically a standard, just a soul light lantern, just to finish it. I wanted to keep it as basic as possible. And I think that works well. Now I'll do a flyby to show this off properly. There we go. So I think it looks pretty good with what we've got so far. See if we can land on here. There we go. Good job. Now I do want to do a bit of a gatehouse, but I think I'm going to leave that till the next episode. Obviously, I've not shown massive amounts of works on this, but it has taken me quite a while. This has been done over 3 or 4 days, because I find it difficult just to get my head around the whole diagonal build. But I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to push myself. I wanted to do something a little bit different to what I normally do. And I'm really pleased with the results so far. Now, let me know basically if there's anything that you think I could add, or basically maybe something I've missed out on, missed a trick on, something like that. And I'll see. I might put it in, might not put it in. I don't know yet. It depends if I like it or not. So yeah, next episode. In the next episode, I basically want to basically start with some of the buildings. Now, I haven't finalized a block palette. I am tempted to move away from the grey stone and grey stone bricks. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some mud bricks, possibly mud brick, a mud brick build. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a think about this, and also I think we're gonna have to put something up here as well, just to stop people from falling off the top of it. But I don't know. I don't know how safety and health conscious they would have been back in the medieval times. I doubt it. They would have been safety conscious at all. But yeah, if you've enjoyed today's episode, good. Simple as that. If you enjoyed this episode, good stuff. Happy days. Andy's happy. I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye for now. Bye.